Ready to go now. Now here is Brooks Baldwin. That's off the inside corner. And this one is off and running. That one catches the zone. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next to hit, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres. Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Lenny Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. Late with the swing there. 2 out, space is empty. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. The delivery to Robert, and there's a ball.
That's it.
Out to short, Smith. On to first, and that'll do it. And now Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Rojas throws to second for 1. On to Vaughn. 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one just misses. Second inning here, no score. And they'll do it again. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Play is made. 2 out. Andrew Vaughn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Missing inside. Ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Going back. onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and now Ellie De La Cruz. White back to work. Popped up left side. Baldwin on the move. Puts it away for the out. Now here's Trent Grisham. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hit in the air, right field. Tauchman brings it in, and there's 2 down. Leon Day digging in now. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tauchman makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. De La Cruz makes the play. 1 away. Here's Josh Rojas. And that one is inside ball 1. Off the plate, and now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. De La Cruz makes the play, and it's out. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Austin Wells. Hot shot to 3rd. In time to Vaughn. And a quick out, number 1. Ozzie Smith, the next to hit. That one ripped. And Benintendi able to make the grab. At the plate, Javier Sanoja. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So the batting order turns over. Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one almost got him. Now a fly ball to right center. Tauchman sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Luis Robert. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, that's outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
White Sox down to run. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Ready to go, bottom four. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And he chases that one below the zone.
It's 0-1.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tuckman on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gap.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. One out, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. First pitch misses.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0. One down. Here's the second baseman, Leon Deng. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Day into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Ozzie Smith will hit next. Ripped on a line and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Mike Tuckman.
No, that missed. That's
First offering, and it just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2, the count.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanoha settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Andrew Vaughn now. Fastball for a strike. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Well struck right field, ranging back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. He will score. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rojas in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
Ball.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Javier Sanoja. White back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. On the ground to 3rd, Rojas. Throws to first in time. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered here in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. On the ground, right side. Day handles this one. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Late on that fastball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Sosa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air, right field, Yastrzemski. And puts the squeeze on that one. Bottom of the 6th. Now the 3rd baseman, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. First offering in the dirt.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Grisham goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Leon Day. That's towards center. Taylor under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, and here is Luis Robert Jr. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Tauchman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
And that's outside.
That's outside.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. In the air, left field. Sanoha has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it.
Pitching for the White Sox.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Penn Murphy.
Penn Murphy.
Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Ozzie Smith, the next to hit.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
High fly ball out to left field. Benintendi pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Javier Sanoha. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Hammered, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Fly ball to right. Tauchman in position. And that is the inning. Back here in Baltimore. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Fastball for a strike.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Benintendi batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Rojas in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Murphy back to work. Out towards right center field. Taylor has this one sized up. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Trent Grisham digs in now. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a base hit into right. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Leon Day. That one hit to right, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's the DH, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Baldwin. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency,
0-1.
ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses
One
the
ball, 2
zone,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And the White Sox down to their final strike. Snell is
No
just
ball,
1
2
strike away. He got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
One mic, 0 flaws, spin 24 karat gold bars to a gunfight. I bring a blood torch, spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge.